what's going on everybody? Shots by Mikey here. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Today we're going to be doing a full restoration on these Tiffany Dunk SBs. It's going to be a good one. Stay tuned. Alright guys, as you can see, these Tiffany's are pretty beat up. There's a lot of scuffing on the leather, midsole separation all throughout. The swooshes are starting to peel like every other pair of Tiffany's out there, and there's a chunk of the midsole missing, so there's going to be a lot of work to do here. We're first going to start off by unlacing the shoes and getting the midsoles separated. We're going to be doing a sole swap in addition to a swoosh swap as well. We're going to be swapping out the swooshes with another pair and then prepping them so that they look like the Tiffany swooshes. I also forgot to mention that the previous owner tried to swap the swooshes before as well, so he didn't do a really good job. He cut them off at the very edge where the heel tab is, so we're going to have to go back, remove the heel tab, and then remove the swoosh that's still under there. We're going to have our new swoosh going underneath the heel tab as it's supposed to. Also guys, please bear with me. I haven't removed the midsole in a really long time, so this is going to take a while.
A few moments later. Later. 12 seconds later. Eventually. One eternity later.
Alright guys, so as I mentioned earlier, these swooshes were glued on and replaced by another person, so there's no stitching on the back. This is going to be a little bit hard for us to remove, so we're just going to go at it with some acetone and just keep peeling it off. So right here I'm using a Dremel tool to file off some of the excess glue from the swoosh right now. We're going to be going over that with some acetone and cotton balls later on to clean off everything so that we have a clean bond. Alright guys, the next step is something a lot of you like to see. We're going to be cleaning the uppers using A1 Restoration's cleaning solution. This is hands down one of the best solutions on the market right now. I like the smell of it, it preserves materials, it brings back the color of suede. Link to purchase is going to be in the link below. Here's something for the ASMR people in 3, 2, 1. as you guys can see, A1 Restoration's cleaner brought back the shine on the cockpit as well as cleaned up the leather. Alright guys, it really pains me to do this, but we're going to be using the Tiffany lows as the donors for this project. Shout out to my boy Chris for picking me up these in Vegas. We're using these because they have the same dunk shape as the Tiffany's and they're a perfect match. So as you guys can tell, I love the diamond and Tiffany theme with a lot of my shoes. Let me know which pair you like in the comments below. And also, if you like the video so far, please hit that subscribe button and show your boy some love. Here we're going to be starting our separating of the Tiffany's using the hot water method.
Hot, hot, woo, jumping out the grease.
So since the Tiffany's are from 2006, there's going to be a little bit of yellowing on the midsoles. We're going to be using our solution and getting them back to pearly white. Prepping the midsoles for reglue by removing all the excess factory glue using cotton rounds and acetone. Now we're going to be tipping off the uppers to ensure that we have clean glue lines so that we don't glue any higher or lower than where it needs to go. Alright guys, and now we're going to be laying down our barge super stick cement. We're going to be laying it down on the midsole and the upper. After that, we're going to let it cure for a couple hours, and then we're going to heat it up and bond it section by section to ensure that we don't get any more separation. You really want to take your time doing this step right here. Alright guys, now pay close attention. We're going to bond in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so I hope you guys caught that bonding technique. Now we're going to be using our sewing awl and some Tex 400 beading cord to restitch the midsoles. This is pretty much the most tedious part of the whole restoration, but it's worth it because it's going to make sure our midsoles are 100% secure to the uppers. And if you guys ever want to learn how to stitch midsoles, let me know in the comments below and I can make a video on that. Or I can link you to John Manalo's video on how to restitch midsoles as well. He gives a really good explanation. Here's a little magic trick on how to remove swooshes. So a lot of people who replace the swooshes on the Tiffany's tend to use the Velcro swooshes that are from the new Diamond Dunks. A lot of people don't have that option. It's really impractical to buy a $250 to $350 shoe just to use the swooshes. So for my method, I'm going to be using a vinyl wrap, an automotive vinyl wrap, and I'm going to be laying them on top of the new donor swooshes. And don't get me wrong guys, if money isn't a problem, go ahead and get the Diamond Dunks as donors. It's going to come out a lot cleaner than this. I just presented this as an alternative for those who don't have the means or don't want to shell out as much money for donor swooshes. So here we've laid down the vinyl on top of the swooshes and now we're just cutting them to shape. Be sure to take extra care when cutting around the corners just to make sure you have a clean cut. Alright guys, we got the swooshes done right here along with the pseudo stitch. You guys probably can't see that well, but let's add some clear coat. We're going to be spraying it with our Krylon matte finish just so it doesn't have that high gloss effect anymore. Also, it's going to keep the material from getting scratched during wear. So let's do it. Alright guys, next step we're going to be laying down the glue on these swooshes right now. We're going to be letting it cure for about 30 minutes or so. We're going to be doing the same process as gluing the midsole. We're going to be letting it cure and then we're going to heat it up and attach it to the uppers. As you guys can see here, there's still traces of the original swoosh underneath the heel tab. We're going to be unstitching that and cutting out the original swooshes. And these swooshes have gotten super brittle over the years. As I was pulling them, they were just ripping apart. Just take your time with it and take it off. Alright guys, now we're going to lay down our adhesive onto the uppers. We're going to follow the outline of the swoosh, let them cure for about 10 minutes, and then heat them up and bond them. And as you guys see here, I'm bonding the swooshes to the upper. We're going to be going it section by section. And then after, we're going to be applying some even pressure to ensure that they've bonded 100%. Alright guys, you've made it to the final step. We laid down our adhesive on the heel tab. Now we're going to be gluing it down, and we are done.
You know, kid, I know how you feel about this fight that's coming up. Because I was young once, too. And I tell you something. Well, if he wasn't here, I probably wouldn't be alive today.
And there you have it, guys. This restoration is 100% complete. I feel like we did really well on these. We brought these back from the dead. They're a little bit hard to work on just because I haven't worked with swooshes before, but I feel like we got it almost exactly like the original Tiffany's right here. So if you guys enjoyed the video or you found it helpful, please give the channel a subscription. Please subscribe. And let me know in the comments what you liked, what you didn't like, and I'll continue to work on it. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you later. Also, guys, if you like the beats in this video, they were provided by my friend Dray. He goes by CSK Dray on Audio Mac. I'm going to put a link to his profile below. Be sure to check him out.
You say that on Sunday I should wear myself a suit and tie.